Welcome to the Hyatt Regency in Schaumburg, Illinois. We are here celebrating Knobcon 2022. I'm going to do a quick video here just to do a walkthrough of the sales floor.
Yes.
You're not allowed any of them there?
I came here, the market
It's been an awful lot of fun, and there are a lot of people here. A lot of manufacturers and a lot of very happy synthesists that are exploring and seeing what there is to see. Hey, Patrick. Here we go.
I don't know yet. I bought it.
Sonics. This is Suit and Tie Guy building a new 5U system. Hey, Amos. Sequential with their VX, Prophet X, Take 5. And of course, Buchla. Here is the new music easel, which has got a little bit more room than the previous ones. There's room for a couple of 4x4 modules on the side. And then the current Buchla 200E and 200 setup with Nick from Buchla currently patching it up. We'll be back and talking to him a little bit later. WMD, we're going to be closing their doors, it's my understanding. Hey.
Hey.
Modal Electronics, who makes some really awesome synthesizers. Everybody is pretty darn happy here. I think we're all just happy to be together again. Here is a guy that takes old synthesizers and refurbishes them, makes them better than new, and then sells them again. Hey, how's it going, Mitch? Here's a beautiful, absolutely overdone Juno 106 that is about 100 times cooler than the original one that first came out. An ESQ1, which was very much a favorite of mine through the 80s when I was doing progressive rock a lot and trying to make, you know, brass sounds like Keith Emerson and choir sounds like Genesis, and it didn't do either of them particularly well, but it had its own thing. DX27, Korg DW8000, bunch of cool stuff. .512, which make the wonderful numerology sequencer and the vector hardware sequencer. I hope to be talking to Jim Coker soon, the founder and primary inventor. MS, who make a lot of extremely exceptional Eurorack modules, of course. Noise Engineering. There's Marcus. They have a ton of really interesting and very exciting Eurorack modules as well as VST plugins. Ashen Sound Machines with Glenn Darcy, synthesis extraordinaire and one of the major designers of this really, really fine instrument, the Hydrosynth. Modbat. Conductive Labs that make the Noodler a really interesting MIDI sequencer. And more gear than anybody could ever need in their entire life. Bjux, who I have both interviewed previously as well as did a review of Synth Gems 1. Deltronics. Here is this super cool EMU SP1200 drum machine made for modern day. And of course, Prism, who I've been here helping people understand the love of Serge. There's Skylar King, the founder, with a bunch of these absolutely gorgeous, beautiful Serge panels, a couple of 2-panel units. A 3-panel unit with an additional panel on the bottom that's a sequencer. It's so awesome.
So we have more people that are streaming and performing and part of what we're doing. So right now we have 57 people watching.
Division 6 looks like they're doing awesome DIY synth stuff right there at their booth, which is great. Great way to get people into the hobby. And of course, my dear friend Aaron Higgins, 1010, showing their current line, Bitbox and Bitbox Micro Eurorack, and of course the black box, blue box, and then the nano boxes, Lemon Drox and Fireball, which of course I've spoken about 100 times. Therovox, I really want to come back and learn about that in detail. I understand it's absolutely fantastic.
I mean, this is the one I really want.
Tangible waves, which make these really, really small and very inexpensive modular systems.
Pressing and holding a button starts recording, and it'll do that for up to 2 minutes.
Oh, and this guy's back. Absolutely crazy homemade synthesizer. Circuit happy. Look at these little teeny tiny synths. Wildwood Soundworks. Looks like Electron stuff. And then, of course, near and dear to my heart, the Hammond organ. Us being in Chicago, it would make absolutely sense that that would be here.
Twice a year.
Schloppy engineering. More Eurorack stuff. Oh, this is really neat. Best of the 70s. XOR electronics.
I do, yeah.
And Polyam, make wonderful sequencers. Trackers. All right, I'll come back and talk to a bunch of the manufacturers separately and really zoom in on some of this stuff.